What's up, y'all? Malcolm Breed here from How to Barbecue Right. When you're in the Chattanooga area and you're looking for barbecue supplies, you got to check out my buddy Steve's Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. And Steve and his staff have all your outdoor grilling, smoking, live fire, cooking supplies. You can find my Killer Hog stuff there, plus a ton of other cool stuff. So y'all stop in and see Steve. Tell him Malcolm sent you.
The Owl's Nest Barbecue Show is brought to you by Smokin' Brother Pellet Cookers, the highest quality and built right here in the USA. Brought to you by Pit Barrel Cookers. The best barbecue taste you could get comes from the PBC. We're brought to you by Continental Tires since 1871, by the Poultry Chicken Rod, and by the Napoleon Kettle. Everybody has a good time cooking on the Napoleon Kettle Grill. Now, here's Pete, Steve, and Cameron. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show. I'm Steve Ray. Across from me to your, looking on the right-hand side, is Pete Branton. And down below is our special guest tonight, Billy Holland. Billy, how are you, man?
Doing good, guys. How y'all doing?
Doing great, Billy.
We've been talking about that fancy trailer of yours all day.
Oh, yeah. It's getting there.
Cameron is not going to be, I don't think he's going to be here tonight. He might drop in. His daughter had a ceremony at the high school. And the motto here is always families first.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe Cameron will pop in. Maybe he won't. He had a very unusual week this week. He was training somebody, and he was trying to get his reviews in. And then he also had to go make noodles. And he did let me just show you.
Show his noodle.
Let me just show you this picture of him that we pulled off.
Noodles.
No. Yeah, he's pulling his noodles. Here, this is the picture he posted this afternoon, or the video. I just grabbed a picture. He went to was it Jenny's?
Yeah,
Jenny's Seafood, and look at look at that guy. Looks like he's 9 years old. Big old lobster bib on. And he had some plastic gloves on for a little bit, but that's his video is available, and it's up right now from Jenny's Seafood. If you want to go on TikTok and check it out,
man. I hope you don't drop any of that crab stuff in there, because you know that nothing worse than that stuff when it gets bad.
Oh, that's right.
It'll stink.
His car's.
Let that go between your seats.
Yeah, I know it, man.
His truck's a mess. It's a mess. Don't forget, Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply is the home of the Pit Barrel Cooker, the Smokin' Brothers Pellet Cookers as well. And you can see both in action this Saturday, as Pete and myself, Charles Pettit, and Billy Holland will be up there competing in the Battle Below the Clouds Barbecue Festival at Ruby Falls. Hopefully this Saturday, Billy, if the weather holds.
Cross our fingers on the weather.
We're crossing our fingers on the weather. I know last year they had to move it to Sunday, so I sure hope that the rain holds off or comes in early and then opens up and then doesn't come in until later on in the afternoon.
This is my fifth year, and it seems like almost every year I've got some rain on either Friday night or Saturday.
Yeah,
or cold or rain.
Yeah, right at the end of April, early May, it always rains.
Yeah.
But we're really looking forward to that. The schedule, of course, I forgot to bring it up here, but I think I've got it pretty well memorized. The chicken wings we turn in at noon. And Bill, you correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And then we turn in, is it pork or spare ribs at 3:30?
Pork's at 3:30 would be
pork
last.
At 3:30. Yeah. And then we turn in our spare ribs at 4:00.
Yeah.
And then
ribs be first and then pork. Pork would be
okay.
last.
Ribs are 3:30. Pork is at 4:00.
Yeah.
So if you people wanting to come up there, and if you want to see turn-ins, if you want to see, get a taste of what barbecue competition looks like, come on up between 3 and 4, and you can see the teams will be, they'll be less visible outside, and everybody will be inside their trailers working and frantically working at about 3:15 to 4:00 as they put the proteins in the box, get the boxes looking good, and getting them turned into the judges under the tent. Billy, I think you can attest. It's a pretty exciting time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a nice event up there. Kind of
It's a great
interesting
thing for
times they have.
It's a great
Interesting
event for
turn-in
your
time.
family and stuff to
Hold
bring
on, one
people to.
at a time.
Oh
one
yeah,
at a time.
yeah.
Perry checking in. Evening, man. Steve Davidson checking in. Steve DeFazio from DeFazio's Pizza checking in. Good to see you guys. Billy, what's your favorite, ribs or pork?
Pork. Yep, I like
But
pork. Ribs, I'm kind of iffy on. They could be good one time and not the next. With pork, I'm pretty consistent on my pork.
But you win in ribs all the time.
Ruby Falls now, I've kind of fell back on my pork, and that's what's kind of killed me every year up there for some reason. But this is a new year, so here I come.
It's a new day, new year.
Yep.
Pete, what do you like doing better, pork or ribs?
I like ribs better. I like to do the ribs. I just pork. I mean, there's not a whole. I mean, pork. It's not a whole lot to deal with. Temperature is important. Temperature and getting what you want and your money muscle and all that. But ribs are kind of. Again, it's like Billy. I know can tell you the judges. You just don't know from time to time. Do they want it to be sweet? Do they want it with a little bite? Do they want it? You get in those periods where you get that good pull, Steve. That's the kicker, right? That's the thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's got to be velvety smooth, but not fall off the bone. It's a fine line, Billy.
Yep, fine line. Yep, very fine.
Between great and good ribs. Hey, don't forget, everyone, we've got a second week of our poll question, and the poll question this week is, what are your favorite chicken wings? Do you like them grilled or fried? If you like them grilled, hit the 1 in the chat. And if you like them fried, hit 2. And the cool little box will update itself all the ways by itself. So make sure you join our poll. And that'll be kind of fun from week in and week out to see what's going on. Hang on a minute, guys. This thing is being stupid.
I like mine fried on the grill.
Fried on the grill.
Yeah, I like yours fried on the grill too.
Well,
I'm just not big into. I like mine grilled. I don't like battery wings.
Right.
But I mean, never really had a real bad wing in my life, but I just prefer them that way.
Bill, kind of, it's been, I think I did, this is number 11 of the,
Yep.
And I think I did the second one back when we were all still up on the, closer to Ruby Falls instead of across the street. For everybody that's going to go up there and visit us and come by our tent and hit our QR code and vote for us for the special favorite team. Tell people how that works and describe the day of the contest.
Well, usually, I guess they open to the public, I think 10 o'clock or so, 10, 11 o'clock. And there's people, that's a tourist attraction anyway. So there's people on that mountain, in and out all day long. So it's always a pretty good crowd. It's a big family event. They have events for kids. They have the Atlanta's Love Kids they bring down there in the morning. Mm-hmm. And some of them will hang out all day. The ones that, is physically able to, some will hang out all day and they really enjoy that. That's what the main thing is, for the Atlanta's Love Foundation.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I guess, the reason for their kind of odd turn-in times, later in the day that gives the public time to hang out. Yeah. You do the wings, then you got, 3 hours before you got another turn-in, so it's an all-day event, fun event, and the people's choice, people come by, you chit-chat with them, you can hand out samples, you got a QR code that they'll scan with their phone and vote for your favorite team, get the people's choice vote. I mean, it's a real neat event.
Do you get your meat on Friday, right, Billy?
Friday. Yeah, whenever you get there, yeah. They'll give you 12 drummies for your wings, 2 racks of ribs, and an average size pork butt.
And you're turning in 6 wings
Yep.
Six ribs,
Yep.
and then your
Then
box of pork.
Yep.
Do they give you anything to cook to give to the general public, or is that just up to you, Billy?
That's up to you. For your people's choice, that's up
Yeah.
to you. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. I've seen
Does
people
everybody
have-
usually? Does everybody
I've
get
done
something
baked
out?
beans before. I've done just wings before myself. I've done
Mhm.
ribs. People do banana puddings, just different items, that
Okay,
kind of
so
adds to your people's choice. You can chit chat with them a lot, and personality and some good food, goes a long ways.
So no rules.
No, not to that.
Okay.
No,
Give anything you want.
anything you want. Yeah.
Like if a person wanted to bring a prime rib up there, they could cut a prime
Yeah.
rib up and
If you wanted to give them some prime rib, you sure could.
yeah, prime rib's good.
Yep.
I wonder
Wouldn't be the first one we did.
I
Prime
wonder if a
rib.
person could win with prime rib. Be our luck, somebody serve tacos. We'd get beat again by tacos.
at a pork.
We're the only team that's ever
at a
been beaten prime rib, got beat by barbecue tacos.
Yeah.
In a barbecue contest.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Billy, we are really looking forward to be coming up there. What tell everybody? I know I just said we're going to take our pit barrel up there, and we're going to take our Smoking Brothers 30-inch pellet cooker up there to cook on. What is Grill Billy's taking?
Probably my Old Country gravity fed, and probably my Napoleon. Do my wings on my Napoleon.
So you can do the wings on the Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was at work today, and I was looking. We're trying to get the trailer loaded, and of course, I didn't get a big enough trailer. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to take out, what I'm going to put in, and all that kind of stuff. And Pete, I thought about taking that Napoleon for what we're going to grill.
Well, that Napoleon, Billy cooked on that on that Napoleon. He got that Napoleon there. I remember when you got it.
Yeah.
That Napoleon, I love the grates. I love everything about that smoker, that grill.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very nice grill.
There's nothing that can't do. Legene Suttles joining us. Steve Davidson checking in. Michael Williams saying, "Hey guys," and Michael says he's going to go with the grilled wings. Let's take it further. Grilled or smoked? Smoked wings or grilled wings?
Right now, you're 100% all grilled.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Sean Cosby smokes all his wings when he sells them.
Yeah.
And he sells out a lot. You ever smoke wings, Billy, and sell them?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I used to eat. The only place I really
They
ever
usually
ate.
get over smoked on wings, because they're so small. You can get them over smoked very easy.
Yeah.
You gotta be light where you would.
Sticky Fingers is the only place I ever had just real smoke, and they were real smoky. I mean, really over smoked.
Ronnie's Bar and Grill checking in. He's got some, I bet he's got some good wings, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He got good everything.
Absolutely. Got a good burger too. I can attest to that. Great dart room too.
Oh yeah.
Good place to hang out. Also coming up is let me find this thing. On June the 6th, something that Billy is also going to be part of. Let me play this real quick, then we'll talk about it. Billy's just one of the teams that are going to be there. The 2026 Ooltewah Barbecue Brawl coming up very quickly, June 6th, from 11 until 4 at Cambridge Square. Billy, you've competed in before, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
You never have, though? You never did that one?
Nope.
I'm going to say this: that of all the places that I've done barbecue contests, small ones, Cambridge Square is the most unique setting for a barbecue contest, I think, around here that you could have. It's so
Yep.
perfect. It's perfect. 4 teams on one side, 4 teams on the other side. Miguel from 1885, he'll be hosting the judges. They'll be set up in 1885. The teams will be selling barbecue. They'll also be competing for $4,000 in prize money, which is huge. And we're really looking forward to everybody being there. And this
The Food City guy.
and this dude right here is going to be our master of ceremonies.
What's
Billy,
up, guys?
you know that is Cameron Parker joining us. Cam, I'm glad you could make it.
Hey, Cam.
Thanks, buddy. Came in a little hot, but we're here.
That's all right. Billy, can you hear Cameron okay?
I sure can. How you doing,
Good deal.
Cameron?
Doing well, bud. Doing well. How are you?
That's perfect. Everybody can hear everybody. Cameron, you had a little family duty tonight, didn't you?
Yeah. My daughter, she's in JROTC at Ottawa High School. So it was awards night, and she was just as shocked as we were when she won a national award.
Oh, neato.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I can't remember exactly what all it was, but something to do with the 101st Airborne, and it was a good honor. So it was amazing.
Yeah. We were talking with Billy about the Battle Below the Clouds coming up this Saturday up at Ruby Falls. Billy, what can the people that come up there expect from the teams, and what are some of the activities that they'll be able to participate in?
Well, the teams are, like I said, they walk around, you chit chat with them, and everybody's got something different they're handing out for their people's choice. A lot of barbecue competitions, we can't hand out food.
Right.
They don't allow you to even give them anything, just free samples or anything. But here they encourage you to. They encourage you to ask for donations. A lot of times you'll sit a jug out for donations for Atlanta's Love at your tent. And at the end, one year they had a competition. Whoever got the most donations kind of got a little prize, but it's a neat event.
Well, that's
They have, like I said, they have a lot of kids events, some face painting, stuff like that going on.
Yeah. There's
bluegrass music's always going on. What's his name? Zach Wamp's brother, his band. They're always up there playing. Lou
I
Wamp.
think they have zip line and stuff up there for the kids.
Oh yeah, of course you got Ruby Falls up there and the zip line and all the tourists that's there anyway. So it's a pretty packed event.
Do the teams get some tickets or passes to Ruby Falls and stuff like that?
Yeah, you get I think 2 passes, Ruby Falls and to the zip line.
Oh, that'd be cool. You could probably raffle those off.
Yeah.
Put a little fish tank.
This is my 5th year, but I've never used them. So this year I'm going to plan on using them.
Are you stockpiling them?
Yeah, I don't think you got till the end of July to use them.
Oh, you can't carry them over?
No.
I was going to say you could have a family from Pittsburgh roll in, and they'd have the time of their life for five years.
The whole family.
5 years. 5 years of Ruby Falls tickets. That would be fantastic. Cameron, what kind of you had a weird week, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Just
I know they're all weird,
man.
But
it was a wild one, especially the weekend.
Yeah. Let's recap real quick. Let's recap the Chickamauga Crawfish Festival. I saw where I guess you ran into Jason Penley down there.
Yeah.
Billy, did you go?
No, I was working.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing event. The promoter just did a fantastic job, Sarah Turney. She's actually a celebrity chef. She was on Top Chef, and she's traveled all over the world cooking. So she promoted the event and created it. And first estimates was about 20,000 people on Saturday, which was fantastic for Chickamauga. Yep. The crawfish was the crawfish was basically gone in about 3.5 hours of an 9-hour event. Actually one of the teams that came from Atlanta sold out of 600 pounds of crawfish in 2 hours and went back to Atlanta, got more, And across all of the vendors, about 3,000 pounds total of crawfish was sold.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a pretty amazing event.
Pounds of bait.
Yeah, Jason came up to me. He said, "Well, if Steve's not going to suck the head, I'll have to do it for him."
I said, "Thank you."
It was delicious, though. I will say that.
And Pete, you eat crawfish, right?
Yeah, I love crawfish.
Billy, you eat crawfish?
I just
No.
had a big crawfish boil not too long ago.
Solidarity.
Too fishy for me. The ones
Actually,
I've had, maybe I haven't had
Too crawfishy for me.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about. So of course, I met just a ton of fans and people who follow my content and stuff like that. I probably took 150 pictures with folks. Like, it was amazing. But this one guy in particular, we're sitting there and we're kind of chatting a little bit. And, he just says, "So where are you at originally? Like, are you in Chattanooga?" I'm like, "No, I'm in Ooltewah." He goes, "Oh yeah, me too." He said, "I'm in such and such neighborhood. I'm going to keep my neighborhood off the interwaves if I can do it." And I go, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, I'm on such and such road." And I'm like, "Well, I'm on such and such road in the same dang neighborhood. He's my neighbor." Like,
and y'all just ran into each other down there. Isn't that fun?
Randomly. And every first weekend in May, he has a big crawfish bowl at his house for some of the neighbors. So your boy got the invite. We're going to hang out with the neighbors in a couple of weeks.
You'll have to give him an invite to over there to your little barrel cooking sometime.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to do that. I'm thinking about possibly throwing a pretty big shindig that I would need y'all's help with as part of the app launch party that I'm thinking about doing. And I'm thinking about doing like a big old gigantic barbecue.
Nice.
Oh, we could have that at the gas station.
I thought about it. The only thing is we got to make sure there's enough parking.
Well, there is. You just block the car wash.
Well, yeah, that would be it.
Steve does own that.
Park up the street. I own the street up to the right.
On the street, we could shut it down.
We could. If we pick the right time. Let them know in advance. We could do that.
Yeah.
The thing about the historic Midnight Oil in Ooltewah, it never runs out of parking. It just because you can park behind it, you can park in the motels, you can park along the street.
Yeah.
Just witness last Friday. When we kicked off the barbecue Friday with brisket and pork butt. They said there were cars everywhere, but everybody was happy.
Hey,
everybody was patient.
What matters.
Patient and happy.
No wrecks at Chaos Corner.
No, not that day. But it's been a couple hours since I've checked. I want to do something real quick. I want to do my food review, Cameron, if you don't mind,
love it.
Since I didn't download any of yours. I'm going to do my food review for everybody real quick, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Hi, this is Steve Ray, and I'm in Ooltewah, Tennessee, and I want to talk to you about Ben & Jerry's Milk and Cookies ice cream. Everyone, let me just tell you, this stuff is fantastic. 1,130 calories of the best thing you've ever put in your mouth. This stuff is better than sex on the beach. One serving is 380 calories. You know what that is? That's a thimbleful. Go ahead, sit down like I did right after my bologna sandwich and eat the whole dadgum carton. I would show you what's in it, but there's nothing in it because I ate the whole carton. 1,130 calories. Am I on a sugar buzz? You betcha. The bologna did nothing to stop that. But this is the bomb. I give this a 10.10 Ben & Jerry's Milk and Cookies, coming to you live from Ooltewah for the TikTok channel of Cameron Parker. This is Steve Ray reporting on Ben & Jerry's Milk and Cookies ice cream. How was that, Cam? How was that? Is that all right?
Well done.
Let me
Where's your bib?
Let me see if I can do something neat here now. I want to do this. Billy, I think you're going to enjoy this too. I don't want that. I want this. Let's see. I want. Can y'all see that on your screen?
Nope.
Cameron, what are you seeing on your screen?
All four of you.
Just all four of us. Okay. Where is that? Da, 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 da. Which one? Where's the one where you made the noodles?
You talking about at Ox
There it
2?
is, right here. Here it is, right here. Okay, hang on. You'd think I would know how to do this by now. Share screen. That's what I want to do.
But I'm not eating. I'm cooking.
There you go.
I say pretty easy, but it's not that hard. The only hard part is how you mix the dough.
Okay.
That's gonna be, affecting, the taste and the texture of the noodles for sure.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna making the angel hair right now. Yeah, exactly.
How many dishes of noodles you think you make a day?
Normally, like this kind of thing, at least a 500 or 600.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, here's the part I like.
Cool.
It's yeah. Okay. All right. So I got some breaking, but hold on. And then we gotta slap it, right? This is a mess.
That's all right. Let's go.
That
Okay,
way.
leave it.
Yep.
Leave on the table.
Yep.
Okay, you just hold it.
Hold it. Okay.
Yeah. Leave on the table. One more time. Always find the middle part.
Yep.
One more time. Okay, good. You did a very good job.
Okay.
Very good. Just one
And
more
one
time.
more?
That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Ooh,
Very
okay.
good.
All
One more
right.
time.
Now we
One
look
more
like
time. You
noodles.
got it. You can just, put it in the pot. That's fine. It's already very cool.
I missed the middle. There we go.
Yeah, here we go. You just hold
Okay.
it like this.
Yep.
That's it.
Like that. Tear that off.
Okay, Cameron, your noodle is ready.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and also your appetizer is ready too. I put a chili oil for you.
Okay.
Yep.
And what else did you say you made in there? The pancake.
Scallion pancake beef roll.
Scallop.
We're using our beef with a special sauce. We made it. Just do it together.
Very
it's
cool.
very, very cool. Very, very cool.
Sean, thank you so much.
No
man.
problem.
I
Anytime.
appreciate
That was pretty cool. What now? What is with banging it on the table?
Okay,
What's
so I wish I I could have put together just so much of a longer video, and I may still do that because he explains all that. Basically, what you're doing when it goes down on the table and he kind of shakes it, he's grabbing just a little bit of the flour that's there.
Yeah.
That keeps it separated. So then when he has them the way he wants them, he slaps it on the table. That knocks off all the excess and it keeps the noodles from getting too chewy and rubbery when they cook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just part of that technique. Yeah, it's amazing. It was such a cool experience. I was incredibly thankful to them, and surprisingly enough, so I went to Jenny's in Ottawa tonight before the award ceremony, and Jenny is part owner of Ox 2. Didn't know that.
You're kidding.
So yeah, absolutely. She said I did a pretty decent job. She felt like if I had 2 or 3 more tries at it, I'd probably have some really great noodles.
That it looked like he said he did 500 to 600 of those a day.
A day, yeah, and I believe it. So that was a Tuesday night. We picked Tuesday night because it's supposed to be really slow. That was the night we were on the podcast, and then I had to go at 8:00 to go.
Yeah, I remember that.
What we say I was doing? I was stretching noodles and stuff. Pulling noodles. That's what we were doing.
Night.
Yeah, I had to go pull my noodle in front of everybody at 8:00 at night. So yeah, but the place was packed. I mean, people standing in line still at the building. And it's just such a great restaurant. And just the crowds speak for itself.
What part of town is that in?
That's on Gun Barrel over there by the Best Buy.
Okay.
Yeah, such good food.
I went by it, I guess, about a week ago or so, and it was packed.
Yeah,
it was packed. Looks like a good place, but tell me about Sean. Was that the owner? Was that the owner?
Yeah, he's the owner. His family has been making that noodle recipe for many, many years. And so he's been doing it. I think he said here in the States, he's been doing it there for like 6 or 7 years. Or well, I don't think Ox 2 hadn't been open that long, but he's been, cooking those here for that long. But I mean, from what I remember, he was saying generations of his family from China making noodles that way.
Did he say where they got that name, Ox 2?
No, and I really should have asked. That shows you how much of a novice I am at doing these kinds of interviews and special content and stuff. I didn't even think to ask where the name came
just
from.
worried about making them noodles work.
I just wanted to make a noodle, man. I just, I
was pretty impressed how quick you got it. I didn't think I started watching it, and I said, "Oh, you'll never get this."
It really wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's challenging for sure. But I do feel like if I could have tried maybe 3 or 4 more batches, I think by the 5th one, I'd have it there, because you start to kind of feel it. The first time you feel it, it's there.
Mm-hmm. And he said the hardest part was making the dough.
Yeah. So the dough, which is all part of their, special recipes. We didn't talk about ingredients and stuff like that, but yeah, they have a very specific way they do it. They use one thing he did say, the noodles are boiled in alkaline water that goes all day and boils all day, and then they just refresh it and everything. So yeah, there are very special techniques that they'll use.
And I were talking about alkaline water.
Pete and I were in Food City last week, and we saw they had a display of alkaline water. Yeah, and I said, "What is alkaline water?" And we threw.
Neither one of us really had a clue.
I thought maybe they put that in battery.
It's basic. It's basic, meaning in the pH scale. So it's supposed to be better for your body, and it does something with the taste of the noodles. Is what Sean was saying.
Oh, you can drink it too?
Oh yeah, you can buy it in the gas station.
Drink?
Yeah, let me see.
Billy, you ever heard of alkaline water?
My Body Armor, you get this at just about any gas station. It's alkaline water with electrolytes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat.
I do not have a sponsorship with Body Armor, but you know where to find me.
In case anybody from Body Armor
just in case anybody from Body Armor
contact me at dadbodhead.com.
Never miss a chance.
Billy, coming back to the Battle Below the Clouds at Ruby Falls this Saturday. What are you defending? What title are you defending this time?
See, it was second place ribs and grand champion, or reserve grand champion.
Reserve grand champion. So you're number 2 overall.
So you know what's coming this year.
Number 3. I'm messing with
glad to see y'all back, but y'all picked a bad year to come back, because this is my year.
You're probably right.
But that's all right. You know what? It wouldn't make me any unhappier. I'd be just as happy to see you win it as I would for us.
No, it's going to be a good time no matter what.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I can't wait. Cameron, you going to be able to scooch up there, you think, or are you busy?
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get up there and get a plate, see what's going on, hang out for a little bit.
Oh, hang out Friday night. That's when the fun happens.
Oh, yeah?
But that's not open to the GP, though, is it?
Yeah, no. I'm sure that's part of the inside story.
We're gonna drop off Friday night, but we're gonna have to come back early Saturday morning.
Unless somebody convinces me to stay the night.
Yeah, you can hang out with me, Pete. I'll have my slushy machine going.
I would hate to get up there Saturday morning and see you and Pete laying over cross-eyed on a cot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Pete drunk. He'll be over there asleep. Can you wake him up?
You'll have to do a lot to get me there.
I was about to say that's kind of probably be hard to do.
It would be hard, but not impossible.
Well, my God, that sounds like a challenge.
Well, we've been waiting for this for a long time. Also, another event coming. This is this time of year is it's turbo time. In barbecue and in festivals and everything. It's so much is going on. It's so hard to pick events that you want to do, or if you want to do an event, it seems like it's always in the way of something. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, can't do that because I've got that, and blah, blah, blah. But on May the 9th, if you're free, in Knoxville, you will have a chance to see Joey Chestnut and Pat Bertoletti in person at the Dead End Barbecue smoked bologna eating contest sponsored by Elm Hill Meats. And that is going to be May the 9th in Knoxville at noon at the Student Activity Center near the UT campus. Of course, cool. I'll be there because I want to try to get an interview with Joey Chestnut. But if you've ever followed Major League Eating, speed eating, what have you, whatever you want to call it, the greatest in the world, the greatest that's ever done it, will be just within 85 miles of you on Saturday, May the 9th. Saturday, May 9th. So if you have a bucket list item like I do to see Joey Chestnut in person and to talk to him, and the second greatest eater in the United States, Pat Bertoletti, will be there as well. Very seldom do we see a one-on-one matchup because they're usually off they have specialty items and they do it. Probably the next time you'll see them together after Saturday will be on July 4th at Coney Island at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest.
We've had Pat Bertoletti on here before.
Twice, yeah, we sure have.
A couple times.
We'll try to get him. We'll try to get him on that Tuesday between next Tuesday and the 9th. Try to get him on, and maybe we can even get him to do us a solid to get Joey Chestnut on too.
Hey, aren't they also having you were talking about busy times? Isn't the Cornbread Festival
this weekend?
This weekend as well.
It's this weekend too.
Yeah.
I'll be there on Sunday judging the youth competition.
Nice.
Of cornbread.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, get to try the cornbread from the kids. That's gonna be fun.
Billy, I'll bet you are a cornbread connoisseur. What does your cornbread consist of?
I just like a good sweet cornbread. Not real sweet, but just a little sweetness to it.
Just a little touch of sweet.
He makes just a classic cornbread, and if I take a bite of this, like I took just a spoonful of cornmeal. It's just so plain to me after eating just a little sweet. I don't want a nothing. I just want a little sweetness to it.
So I want a little jalapeno in mine.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, I like a sweet, but then hit it with a little jalapeno in there too. Just to me, that's just
It creates a good balance when you've got a little sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
I like to do it in the cast iron and put it in my smoker. That makes good cornbread too.
There you go.
My dad used to make it. He made it on the stovetop in cast iron, and he'd put bacon in the bottom first.
Huh.
Anybody ever seen that? Strips of bacon in the bottom?
I've seen bacon grease to grease the pan.
He actually put sticks or pieces of bacon in the bottom.
Huh. Interesting.
He made it on the stove. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it right when you get it, however you cook it. You get it out and you cut it and you put that real piece of butter.
Oh yeah.
On there, and then it melts. You melts, and then you just that taste is that taste is just fantastic. Perry says he's wanting to do a Mexican cornbread on the smoker. Is that what Rondell Thacker made at the?
It was fantastic too.
Was that Mexican cornbread?
Yeah. I got his recipe because I really liked it a lot. It was good.
If I do, I put a little jalapeno and a can of cream corn in there with it, and that just gives it that good bite.
Yeah.
Billy, you ought to be up to Cornbread Festival.
Yeah. If it wasn't the same weekend, I might.
You could do that Sunday. You could win the smoking or battle below the clouds on Saturday, then run up there and win the.
I was thinking about running down Talladega Sunday.
And then you could hit the sausage ball contest too, for those sausage balls that you make.
Oh yeah,
those are good.
Those are fantastic.
Billy's sausage balls are just incredible. Perry says, "I love cornbread the next day with milk in a bowl." I guess he crumbles it up and puts milk in there.
Yeah.
My grandmother'd eat cornbread and a glass of buttermilk.
Yep. My dad, same way, cornbread and buttermilk.
Yep. I've seen people do that. Cameron, what stood out with you this week? in your restaurant,
Well,
you had a couple little political things going on with the reviewing reviews of restaurants with the guy from
with
Pizza Place.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, so that was a fun thing. I've got a video that posts tomorrow that is a little bit more like I posted kind of a teaser learning to make pizza at Cesario's Pizza in Rossville. So posting the full lesson and how that went, that was a fun experience. That was a lot of good times. But Charlie is a very savvy business owner, owns 3 restaurants, used to own or owned Cheeseburger, which was hugely popular in downtown before it crumbled.
Yeah.
Literally. Which he showed me that video. That's crazy, by the way. He literally was standing there as the building fell. Like, nuts.
Yeah.
But Charlie, I respect him a lot, and so I wanted to chat with him about review mechanisms and things like that, and how they affect restaurant business owners, when they get a poor review, and how that affects them over the long term, the short term, those sorts of things. Because one of the key factors in my app is how the community leaves reviews. Trying to get rid of people who can get in there spitefully and just give a 1 star, this sucks, don't go there, and then walk away. So Charlie played a pivotal role in helping me and the beta testers figure out ways that we could alleviate a lot of that and get rid of it, so that when you're looking at reviews and you're looking at a rating from the community, it can be more trusted and more reliable. So yeah, that was a good time.
Cameron, how many, and you guys can, and all the 3 of y'all can chime in too, and we can start with Pete. How many times do you go to a place, or how many chances do you give a place? And then say, I'm just done.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pete.
And let Pete go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for me, as somebody that's owned a restaurant, right, never would just be a one time. If I go to places, and I'll give you an example. I went to one, not the other, I won't name it, but went to one the other day that had just recently been opened, about 3 months, not here in Chattanooga. And it wasn't great. I mean, there were several things that just weren't great about it. And, but the service was good as far as the server, and the place was, fantastic, nice place. And so it was poor. It really was poor, and for a lot of different reasons, but we went back, and I told you, Steve, I went back. So I went back on Sunday, and it was different. It was completely different. And, that being said, especially when somebody's opening a business and trying to get their help and trying to get all their stuff tweaked, and they would much rather have a review that says, and come out and ask or tell them, hey, this could be a little different. This could be a little different, because they're always tweaking to try to get where they need to be. So 2 times, Steve, I'll give it 2 times. If it's just horrible 2 times, I struggle with going back a 3rd time.
What do you do, Billy?
I kind of agree with Pete. Twice, once, you can give them another chance, because you never know who's in the back cooking. It could be a guy that's mad about to quit that night and don't care what he's cooking and what the quality of food is. You might come back the next night and they done hired a guy that's got 20 years experience, and, he wants to impress somebody. So he's in there doing his job. So, I mean, it's kind of like Pete said, twice, maybe 3 times, just depends on how bad it is. But yeah, I kind of agree with that. Same philosophy. Yeah.
Cameron, what do you think? And does the length at the time that the restaurant has been open, does that play into your reviews? Like if you go into a place that's been open 10 years and it was bad, how does that affect it? Do you weigh that?
Yeah, I think well, so for starters, if I go into a place and just have a genuinely bad experience, which happened recently, we talked about it. I've not posted that review because I don't think something was wrong that night. There's no way that what I got that night was normal, right? So it would have been easy for me in that instance. And honestly, it would have got a crap ton of views to say, this is the restaurant I went to that everybody wants to know about, and it was hot garbage. That would have been people would have eaten that up, right? but it's not fair because there's just no way that it was like that. So for me, it's about like I'm kind of a 3 strikes you're out kind of person, but the more important thing than the strikes to me is the time between. You know, I feel like if I go back the next week, I don't feel like that's really enough time. You know, just like you guys were saying, anything could be happening. They could be going through a staffing transition.
Right.
If I have a bad experience on the first visit, I probably want to give it, I don't know, 4 to 6 months before I go back to try something again. And I'm going to try something different. I'm not going to go back and get the same thing again. I already knew that didn't really work for me, you know, especially if it was just a taste thing and I just didn't care for it. Cool. Let me go try something else. But to your point, Steve, if the restaurant has only been open for a month, there has to be some grace in there. I mean, having now been in a couple of professional kitchens, and like when I was at Cesario's, I ended up cooking pizzas for 2 hours in the dinner rush, and which was just a really cool experience. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, this is hard. Like there's a lot going on back there, and you're
you had to follow an order.
Yeah.
Here, Cam.
These are tickets coming in, and they're coaching me on what items go on and stuff like that, and you have to pay attention to quality and all this. And if you make a misstep, you put everything behind, right? So especially a brand new restaurant, I feel like there has to be some grace there. I mean, these guys are still figuring it out.
What kind of oven does he have at Cicero's?
I can't remember the name of it that he said. It's an electric oven and everything.
It's not a brick oven though.
No, he's not doing brick oven because he's doing. I'll be posting about his dough and his process in his mind. He wanted something between Neapolitan and New York, so it's neither. It's right in the middle of them.
Yeah.
But
he knows what he's doing. So.
Oh yeah. He's doing
good.
great things.
I live right down the street from there. We eat there quite often. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fantastic. But yeah, I said in a post several weeks ago, and I will kind of lean back into this. Like, when did good become the enemy of great? Mm-hmm. You know, like I feel like everybody walks into every single restaurant and they're expecting some Gordon Ramsay experience. It's like, you know what, guys, it's okay to just be good. Like when people are like, oh, well, it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't the best thing I've ever had in my life. Why did it have to be?
That's good. To me, that's good.
So that's why for me, when somebody says, where's your favorite place to eat? The first thing comes out of my mouth is eat what? Because if I go for a steak, I go to this place. My wife will always say, why don't you order something different here? Because if I wanted that, I'd go to this place. Because when I find something that I absolutely love, that's all I eat when I go there. I go somewhere else for this. I just that's just how I am.
Yeah, it is. And, going to you don't go to Top of the River in Gadsden, Alabama for a ribeye.
Exactly.
That's not what you do.
Even I knew that, Cam.
Well, look, I knew it too. Look, Jason was there. I have the video to prove it. I told the waitress, are you sure? She's like, well, everybody says it's great. I'm a little picky on steaks. Are you sure that that's what you want to recommend to me? Yeah. I think you're going to like it. Okay. And that, so to me, that leads into the training of the staff. Know what to recommend that's on the menu. Mm-hmm. That's an important thing. That's why usually when I go to a restaurant, I ask what they recommend. I go with what the restaurant says is like, yeah, this is our go-to. We feel like this is a good one.
Well, I went to Acropolis last week, and that's got to be one of the most unique places.
I love it
in Chattanooga.
I love it.
What did you get there?
I got the chicken parmesan.
Okay.
Over spaghetti noodles, pasta, whatever they call it. But the part that I like the best, the food's good, and but our waitress was Darla, and she had worked there 18 years, and of course, I was talking to her, and she said, I put my son through Baylor, working here, and she's I could see the pride in her. I could see how proud she was that she worked there, and that's what impressed me more than the food. The food's good at Acropolis.
I'd tell you something about a restaurant too. Long-term employees like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Billy. I said, wow, 18 years, and she said in the place she worked before that, she was there 10.
Wow.
So in 28 years in the restaurant business, she's only worked 2 places.
You know, the lady that owns that, what a great individual. And by the way, Steve, she lives in Ottawa. She's from Ottawa.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she's always there when we go, and she stops at every table to speak to everybody, to talk about how's your food, just ask you once you're a regular about your family. Just a great individual. That is a place I've tried just about everything they have there.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fantastic.
Well, I was so happy and pleased with my experience. I've got a little thing going on here Sunday, a family thing, and they're going to cater it for me.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
you know, they got to feed me, and then they get to cater me too. So good for you, Acropolis. Good job. That pastry thing they got there is that's
Have
crazy.
you ever been there, Cam?
No, I haven't been there yet.
Oh,
it's
when you
definitely
walk
on my
in the
list
door-
though, because I see it all the time when I drive by there. I'm like, I
When
gotta
you
get
walk
in
in
there.
that door, the first thing you see is this big, huge glass case all the way across the front. It's all homemade desserts in there. Oh,
Ooh.
best cannolis.
I mean,
Man,
that place has been there. I don't even know the years, but it's been there. I'm not going to say as long as the mall's been there, because that was the mid 80s. But I bet it's close.
she told me, and I can't remember, but she told me, but
Yeah.
I don't remember when it was.
But if you've never been, it's Acropolis is a place. Is a legitimate family dining, not crazy expensive, popular price, and you could tell the food was freshly made, and the chicken parm was just to kill for.
All their soups are homemade. Everything in there is they make.
And they said they have veal sometimes. Now, I know politically incorrect to eat veal, but I love veal. Veal marsala.
It's politically incorrect to eat a cow in India. I mean, come on, guys.
But I would eat their veal marsala if they had it, and they have it sometimes. So I have to figure out how to figure out.
There you go.
And when they figure out when they're gonna have veal marsala. So that'll take some time. Fellas, why don't we go to the food playoff right after we see this short message from Pit Barrel Cooker. This is Ned. He is the proud owner of a Pit Barrel Cooker. Ned, tell us what you like about it the most.
It's an excitement every time you use it.
Excitement.
Excitement. It's every time. I put a roast in there. My wife loved it. 3.5 pounds. Let's see, I've had steaks in it, cooked chicken in it, hang the birds in there, hung steaks, hot dogs. Put some seasoning on them and just hung them up with your little hangers here.
Yeah.
And just hung them up in there for about, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes. Came out nice and juicy and tender.
Folks, if you want good food, Billy, Cam, Pete, you can all attest.
Yep.
It comes off of a barrel, and the Pit Barrel Cooker is the most affordable, easiest to use barrel on the planet. That's what we will be cooking on at the Battle Below the Clouds, is on our Pit Barrel. I'll tell you that right now. That's our secret weapon, the Pit Barrel Cooker. Let's hit the food pictures this week. We had several. Starting with this guy right there, Billy Holland. Billy, what did you make that serving tray? That is the most unique serving tray I've ever seen.
My wife got that, but I do heat and air and gas piping and stuff, and I'm gonna make me one though. So
I got those.
Since I gather me up some black iron fittings, there'll be one made.
Yeah, that looks good. Those chicken wings look even better. And this is that is Billy's all of the trophies he has won over the years at Battle Below the Clouds.
Nice.
I keep seeing best, winner. Chicken dinner. So
The first place wing trophy there. I gotta reclaim my prize this year.
yeah.
And what meats are you guys cooking there again?
Wings, ribs, and pork.
Oh, okay.
The wings is
I'm on the
kind
way.
of a different. Wings is a different competition. It's kind of just winging it is what they call it, and they do add at 12. And usually, like the basketball team from UTC or something, they'll have some guys in there judging that, and then the ribs and pork, they'll have like some local chefs come in, local celebrities or something come in that really know something about food and do that. So
Very
pretty
cool.
neat.
They've been posting the different judges that are going to be.
Yeah,
on
they do every year. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got their names and addresses on my Amazon. I've been sending them stuff. This is my favorite picture of the week right there. That's Billy's inside Billy's
trailer.
Oh, I love that. That's
trailer.
awesome.
It's getting there.
His mobile,
Not half done, but yeah.
his mobile den.
That's really cool.
Look at that. Air conditioner, fireplace, television, prep table, microwave. You got it going on. I love it.
I mean,
Pan
if you're
on the
gonna
walls.
travel and cook, do it in style.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. Jason Penley threw this in there. That's that started as this right there. Some sweet potatoes and corn.
I think it was some salmon he cooked.
Yeah, and it was those things over the rice is salmon.
Yeah, it looks like
And,
some wild rice in there.
Yeah, I thought I had here it is right there. There's the salmon. He cut it up. And that's what he used.
That's
Some of the new Butcher Barbecue, the newest thing, the barbecue rub, Grilling Addiction. And I don't know what that is. The other thing is. That's something or other. Cody checking in this week with a big old turkey leg. I think you're somewhere selling those. There's this big smoker and those big turkey. Look at all the turkey legs on there.
Oh yeah.
You think you're in Disney. Jeff Maxwell checking in with some
Brunswick stew.
Brunswick stew. You had some of that. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, some
pretty
Brunswick stew. Perry Collins checking in. These are bacon wrapped turkey bites on the smoker, and you may have to put some green beans up there too.
Bacon wrapped turkey.
Oh.
Wow. I bet those were good.
That's healthy, wrapped up with heart attack makers. I love it.
Split it, and you got
split it right down the middle.
Just split it.
And this is my favorite picture of the week so far. Cameron with his bib. Seafood bib. Only thing that would have made that perfect if it was a Red Lobster bib. holding your hands up like that.
I'm just hoping you didn't drop any of that between your seats, or you'll know it in a day or two.
I'm telling you, look, I just so a lot of the comments were already like, "Can't believe you're doing this in your truck," and I'll tell you the same thing I told them, Pete. I'm a professional.
I got you. You had gloves on, right?
Oh yeah, I had the gloves. They give you the whole thing. They give you like this little package.
Yeah, I saw you eating with gloves on.
You see that bag that it comes in? Yeah. That's the to-go bag. It's an insulated little thermal bag thing, and it seals. So like if you order it on DoorDash, it's like sealed. Like you have to tear the top off to get to it. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Cool. Nice.
It's not
reusable. Why it's a little expensive.
Yeah, no kidding. Billy said those were wild turkey.
You had Low Country Boil. Is that what it was?
This was I had the crab and shrimp bowl, but she has like a specific like family size Low Country bowl.
Right.
That probably would feed 5 people probably for like $50.
Or me and you, if just the two.
or if I'm really hungry. I'm pretty sure me and you could put that thing away.
I can see him in there, Billy, trying to pick out the crawfish, fighting over the crawfish. What was the deal with those eggs in there?
That's a standard thing. Yeah, it's a hard-boiled egg, and it gets it soaks in the seasoning and all that stuff. Oh, it's delicious. It's basically a marinated egg at that point.
What do people think of this stuff?
It's great.
Wait till okay. If you think that's weird for eggs, I can't wait to cook for you and treat you to a steak donburi. It's going to change your life. I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm not even going to tell you what it's like, but I'm going to show up one day with it. And you're going to be like, you're out of your mind.
What's it called?
Make you try. Steak donburi. Dare you to spell it.
Dare you to say it.
Yeah, don't even get him to try to say it.
I'll have to go back and watch the show. What do you say now? Steak donburi.
If you really, really, really want to get into the deep cuts of Dad Bod cooking on TikTok, there are 2 steak donburi tutorial videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might take a long time to look at that.
It'd take a minute.
Cameron, for as little time have you been doing it? What, about 8 months now?
Yeah. September 15th was the first review.
Yeah. I mean, the in-ways and the pathways you've made, I mean, with this industry in this town is just incredible. When people ask you, when somebody lets you come back to their kitchen, that's
I have so many invites now. Now that I've done one, everybody wants me in the kitchen now, which I want to do. Because I want to show people what it's like to be back there, because I think that will lean into the understanding of your meal may not be perfect every single time.
And
kitchen work's not easy
too.
Yeah, I mean, none of that stuff is easy.
No.
One of the things that the owner of Game Day Social has invited me to do, which I'm going to do, and I can't wait to do it. I'm going to spend an entire day back there and go through his entire training process like a new employee. He's going to put me on the fryer. He's going to put me on this station and this station, and I'm going to work back there. I'm going to give him a day of free labor out of me, but I'm going to show everybody what it's like. That one's going to take a little bit for me to get to, because I'm going to order some Meta glasses, because I want you to see point of view, what these people go through to be able to prepare food. Yes, how hard is it to cook a burger and it's taking too long? Well, honestly, it's not that hard, but it's hard to cook 30 of them and everybody's there at the same time waiting for it. That's a challenge.
Yeah, that would.
And then you do that 5 times a day, 30 times,
Well, yeah. So Cesario's Pizza on a Friday night in a 3-hour block, they will make 150 pizzas plus pasta dishes plus calzones.
Right.
Nice.
And the thing is, every one of them has got to be as close to perfect as they can make it.
Yes. And that's where every time I see, a review of someone that says, we went there and we waited 30 minutes to get in, which number one says they were busy, very busy, right? Yep. We waited 30 minutes to get in, and then we got the food, and we were just so disappointed because the pizza was oblong a little bit and it wasn't round. Like those are the kind of reviews that will have no place on my app. Like, those are not allowed.
Well, gentlemen,
it's called handmade.
Yeah,
we're gonna wrap this party up. Billy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve,
for stepping in. Cam, thank you as always. Pete, what I mean. Join us this Saturday at Battle Below the Clouds. The Owl's Nest Barbecue will be up there early. Would love for you to come up and see us. Billy's going to be there with his team. There'll be 13 other teams up there too. Probably one of them is going to be your favorite, battling it out in the most friendly barbecue competition in the area, the Battle Below the Clouds Barbecue Festival at Ruby Falls. We can't wait to see you. And as always, we will see you at Steve Ray's Midnight Oil and at the Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply Store in Ooltewah this week. Gentlemen, let's take it away.